Hey tubers, it's anulyph here. This is my weekly video for YouTube. I've been making videos like crazy today. I have so many things that have been bouncing on in my mind. I'm doing this challenge with my Facebook team, and 7 days into it, this is the beginning of week 2. And I have to say that, this challenge I think is going to help me to become balanced and help me to, just really give myself the credit that I deserve. And, throughout this journey, I have not really had a lot of meltdowns about the weight, the scale, the number, but I find myself going there now. It's like I find myself freaking out because the scale is not doing what I want it to do. And so I put the scale up. I did my weigh-in this morning, and I won't weigh in again until next Wednesday. I put it in my closet, and it's not coming out. And so, I have to realize that nobody is perfect, and every day is an opportunity to make it your best. But sometimes the best we can do is not perfection. Well, it never will be perfection because nobody is perfect, and I have that perfectionist bug. And something else, I found myself full of a lot of haterism. People were posting, oh, I lost 2 pounds. Oh, I lost 3 pounds. One lady lost 8 pounds. And I really was hating because I know how hard I was working and I was not getting those results. And I was just like, ugh, yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to comment on your post. But everybody is different, and even though, as I've said in other videos, even if the scale doesn't move, there are so many things that we can be gaining, we can be achieving. It could be consistency, or it could be, I'm journaling now. That's something that I've never done. So that's like a major bonus. I'm mastering the Stairmaster. I'm working out on the Stairmaster for an hour. That is huge. So sometimes it just takes sometimes we just need to take a minute to stop and reflect on the positive things that are going on in a day's span, in a week's span, in a month's span. Because we are progressing. It just may not be where we exactly want to progress. One thing that this month I'm going to focus on is commitment to my exercising. I am ADD when it comes to exercising. My attention span is just like 2 seconds. And I start out on one thing and I end up switching off to another thing because I get bored. So the Stairmaster has been giving me some really nice results, and so I think I'm going to stick with that for the entire month of February, with making little mini challenges for myself, as far as floors, as far as speed. I make it rain when I work on that Stairmaster, so I'm very pleased with that. And my calorie burn is 600 or more, and so that's like a major plus too. So I want to commit to that, and that's what I plan to do. I've been doing a lot of mental work and having a lot of mental struggles, sort of having the mindset of days ago, and I don't want to go back there. So I call my therapist and I'm going to go back and see her and just kind of get some support in that forum. My obsessiveness has really reared its head, and so I just want to really address that. And I'm looking down because I actually made notes so that I could flow on this video. Hey, that rhymes. So I could flow on this video. Okay, I could be a rapper, right? But anyway, so I ask myself when I am beating myself up because I didn't fulfill something that I set out to do, who am I doing this for? I'm not doing this for the Facebook people. I'm not doing this for you in the YouTube community. I'm not doing this for people at my job. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this so that I can have a better quality of life, so that I can be a better mom, so that I can be a better daughter, so I can be a better woman, so that I can be happy. So, the standards that I'm putting on myself are really too high. And I'm feeling like I have to adjust them constantly because, like I stated in my in my Facebook group that I was going to work out 7 days. That was not realistic for me. And I find myself that I try to compete with others when I see what they're doing and the results that they're getting. And it's like, I want to do that too. I see somebody as a runner and I want to run too. Well, that just may not be for me. And so now I'm figuring out, what is it for me? Maybe I'm the person that just works out. Maybe I won't be the marathon runner. And maybe I won't be, the person that works out every day. That just might not be me. So I have to stop and ask myself, who am I doing this for? If I'm about to fall out and I choose not to go to the gym that particular day so that I can rest my body, I haven't let anybody down. I haven't broken any rules. I haven't gone off the track. It's like, what is wrong with you, girl? So, I'm really having to stop and check myself a lot. So what you can't do so yeah. So I have to keep things in perspective. I'm like looking at this note and I don't know what it means. And I have to really look at what's really happening. So what's really happening is last week I put on a pair of pants that were a size 14 and they were too big. It looked like I had an accident in my pants. And I have to recognize that that's progress because they were fitting a couple of weeks ago fine. So something's happening, and even though the number on the scale is not moving, something is happening. And I have to look at that, and I have to stop and say, hey, wait a minute, changes are occurring. It's just, the changes may not be exactly what I say they should be. So yeah, so I'm having to check myself a lot and, really get myself back in line. So that's what's going on with me, guys. And, with me, it's going to always be self-evaluation and trying to be better, do better. And, I'm really going to focus on giving myself a break and looking at my success. So let me do my body shot. Okay. So here we go. And these pants are getting too big. So that's like a victory, So yeah. So it's like, why are you going to be in a foul mood and whine because the scale didn't drop 5 pounds in a week? I haven't lost 5 pounds in a week in quite a while, unless I'm doing the Sacred Heart diet. And I don't want to be the person that, okay, I'm panicking, I got to lose this weight, I got to do the Sacred Heart diet. I don't want to be that person either. I want to learn and develop habits and a system that's going to work for the real life. So that's all, guys, and I'll see you next week. I'm weighing in at 189.8. So I'll see you soon then.